is up, everybody? bakerXderek here, of course. And today we're gonna go check out some scary stuff. So it's finally not 106 degrees anymore, which means I can go out and do some fun little outside ventures. And ironically, this morning I come across this video on this old cemetery in Colton, California, that's supposed to be the oldest cemetery in San Bernardino County, which is cool and all. Then I found this video that basically had all these news articles, like actual newspaper articles and reports and everything of all this crazy shit going on. And after I found some of the shit that I found, I was pretty intrigued to go check this place out in person. I've ridden past it many times, but never once been inside of it, and today we're going to check it out. And it's called the Agua Mansa Cemetery. And just to fill you in on this, I believe this is around the 1700s or early 1800s, and when this place came to be. And it used to be a little town right there, and there was a great flood of 1862 that damn near destroyed the whole little community except that cemetery. Now, just to touch light on some of the stories I found, the first thing I found that happened out there that was like some crazy shit, there was a judge found. His name was Judge Campbell, I forget his first name. His body was found here with every limb ripped from his body, and his entire, like, all the skin on his flesh just completely tore to shreds. There's been reports, and this was like in the 80s, 2 bodies left at the gate, just 2 dead bodies left in the gates of the cemetery in the back of a pickup truck. There's been people murdered execution style on the road by the place that supposedly, you know, haunt the road and shit. There's been so many accidents on this road I can't even count. But what's a big cause of those accidents and reports of is that there's an old guy that supposedly is seen walking his dog like a ghost or spirit, quote unquote. And this has been reported many times of people who crash their cars, of people seeing him walking across in front of them and they swerve out the way and crash. There's been people killed from swerving in oncoming traffic right by the cemetery. There's been there's a baby that fell like in some water thing back then and was found in there and like some water thing, drowned. There's been fucking people murdered in this place. There was a Santa Ana River across the street from it, which is like, if you guys seen my old videos where I'm on my like DR200 and shit, and I'm in that like little drainage ditch looking thing, that's the Santa Ana River. Fucking bodies, there's this lady's body found in there just torn to shreds, fucking stabbed multiple times. And right across the street from there, I mean, there's been a lot of murders and deaths around this place for what it is. And you know, you've seen me go to a lot of these cemeteries out here. There's like the old one by my house out here in San Bernardino. Well, this one tops those significantly, as in age and like creepy ass shit surrounding it. So I'm gonna hope the gates are open and we can go check that out. Oh, in 2004 there was also the groundskeeper of the cemetery committed suicide on the grounds there in his house, and that was just in 2004. So there's some dark shit surrounding this place. And me being who I am, I always love exploring these kind of things and checking them out. And yeah, this will be a first for me. I never checked this one out. What's weird is after I read all the stories about like people crashing and seeing things, now I got the heebie-jeebies to go ride down it. But I have actually been down this road quite a few times in my life. It's actually like, if you're taking side streets to Riverside from here, it's actually a nice little shortcut route to get there. Man, just from the pictures I've seen of the place, it looks eerie. Even the fucking view from the spot. Agua Mansa. this is the famous road for the spirit scene and whatnots. There's stories all the way recent as of like 2011s and 13s and 14s and shit. What'd be cool is like asking people that like live in that house that's probably on this on a daily basis, like actual people living on the street, what kind of shit they've seen. In 2011, I believe it was, a guy was riding his Roadstar motorcycle, like what is it, Yamaha Roadstar, whatever the fuck they're called, and some Cadillac pulled out in front of him, even like out of nowhere, and killed him. Not trying to call that some like, you know, haunted activity, but you know, it happened right by there too. I don't know if this is just like a shitty spot, shitty layout, hidden like things like people can pull out from, but yeah. Hopefully these cars ain't gonna see no spirits and front dick my ass. Oh, here we are. Yes, it's open too. Ooh, the door's even open in there. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'll go ahead and give you a little quick run through right here so you guys can get a sense of it. Ooh, just these creepy aged photos look scary. If you guys want to pause the screen and read up. Here's that flood I told you about. See how this place looked back then. Hello, how you doing? Is it cool to tour the place?
You gotta pay the fee if you want to look around.
Yeah, what kind of fee is it?
It's $5 for adults.
I got you.
A few moments later.
Welcome back.
Here you go, man. Don't spend it all in one place, man. Alrighty, let's get this bitch started. So a lot of these graves are like older than dirt. It looks like unfortunately some people don't get lucky and get their shit destroyed. I'm assuming they died in 1882. 31 años. A lot of this is Spanish. I think this was a Latin area back in the day. It's crazy to think somebody actually hand wrote that back in the day. 1888. Look at that backwards in even. As empty as this looks, there's over 2,000 bodies buried in this exact spot. And on the website it said there was like only 780 something accounted for. So you have mounds and mounds of fucking, I'm probably stepping on so many just bodies underneath me. And all these busted ass things. Now, I'm no cemetery worker or anything, but I don't think that should be wide open like that. 1811 to 1884, 1837 to 1914. I just overly trip when I see old ass stuff like this. Died at 1895. Just think this shit's been here for over 100 years, just sitting here. Apparently on that sign up front, it did mention that certain things like crosses, I think bricks, tree stumps, they all signify something like, you know, bravery and you know, just some random stuff like that. So I don't know if this means anything like that. One thing that is crazy though, look at that. I wonder how that got put there and why that would be put there. That's weird. Right here must be one of those tree stump ones that they were talking about out up front on the sign. I want to know why like everything in here is so torn and busted up, because there's the cemetery up by in San Bernardino. It's got graves this old there too, but not even nearly as many of them are as busted as this. 1825 to 1903. That's a long life for that day. Now I wonder what this is, just like wire stuff. Oh, right there. Florence Martinez. I will say there is quite a bit of unique burials here. Like just random busted crosses, wooden planks, tree stumps, wire. Like, that's kind of weird. Trujillo. 1852 to 1907. I don't know why I overly trip balls on old stuff. It's crazy when you just think of like how long something's been sitting and whatnot. Just knowing like what each one of these people might have accomplished back in their day and shit, or what their purpose was, how they worked, what they did for a living. Irene Lopez. So it looks like they're made with metal pipe casted in cement. 1887 to 1914. 1915 to 1917. Holy shit. Just a little ass kid. Oops, excuse my language there, everybody. All these people at rest. Now, why is this? Why are these covered in metal? 1912 to 1918. John Dominguez, son of Francis and Mike Dominguez. Wonder if they just have shallow graves, or they don't want like animals in there, but that wouldn't stop them. Can't help but to feel bad about like these busted ass graves right here. That candle holder straight up looks cast iron. Like that thing looks old. I'm curious how many years that thing's just been sitting there. This guy's got a nice one still in good shape. Look how clean and good looking that one is. Her name was Perfecta. Must have been a perfect lady there. Poor dude only made it to his 18th birthday. Now I wonder if these like graves with like the flowers and stuff on them, I wonder if those are like family members that are still alive and relevant and around. Ooh, this is old. Look at that. Now that is nice. Look at that. That's some art right there. Wow, look at this one. That one is crazy looking. It straight up has like metal tags for the date and shit. Look at this craziness, dude. Oh my god, why? Look, another one of these. I don't know what these smiley rocks represent, but that is so random that these are just randomly found around this place. Ugh, that's creepy. Wow. That's creepy, man. I wouldn't be shocked if I saw like a human bone in there. That thing's deep. These are pretty well preserved cement one. Ooh, it's got like handwritten stuff. Dude, look at that. Wow. That makes it even more crazy that it's like handwritten. I can't lie, I bet walking around this place at night is scarier than shit. Imagine just seeing stuff like this while walking through here at night. It says, please check at office if you have information about this gravesite. I'm gonna assume it's the factory, but there's a weird smell over here. Whoa, look at this. That is crazy. There's actually like a book and stuff in there. Wow, this person damn near lived almost 100 years. Well, that's you know, I'm pretty shocked at the length of life a lot of these people had back in the day. You know, look how, imagine how desolate and empty and how much just open desert this was back in the day. Holy shit. There's a fucking coyote or something over there. Holy shit, you guys see that? Look at that. Look at that, he's looking at me. Look at that. Oh my god. Glad I wasn't over there when he popped out. That would have freaked me the fuck out. Imagine being born in like the late 1800s and living till like World War II and living through all that shit. That must be crazy, dude. Do coyotes attack you? I don't know if they do or not. Let's go see if we can see him. He crawled under this right here and went through. Oh shit, there he is. He's running. Oh, he's looking at me. Oh shit, he's coming back over here. And he's out of the fucking thing. Oh no. Okay, now I'm freaked out. Okay. Oh hell no. Is he coming this way? Okay. Look at him, look at him. Whew. Okay, I'm out. Ain't trying to catch no coyote ropes. I'm not sure if those are aggressive animals or not. Never encountered one that close, but all I know is a dog-like thing that could bite the shit out of you isn't something that I want to screw with. Holy shit. I was like, why do my feet feel weird? Those are all stickers. Check out how cool this looks. It's a pretty cool looking fence. Got a bunch of like fucking teepees and trains all along it. Let's go check out the museum.
People have showed me pictures they've taken here and hot stuff, so.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes people are This is some cast iron bell they used back then. Well guys, I'd say this was quite the interesting cemetery actually. A lot of history back here, and pretty shocked to see the story of that weeping woman that I saw actually in here on a thing. Damn, so him being a groundskeeper, like he's living on this premises. So he said he's been here 10 years, and I asked him, I was like, you ever hear of any of those like guy walking his dog story or any of that shit? And he said no.
Well, I can assure that out of all the cemeteries I've been to, so I like checking out old ones and shit, that one might be one of the, if not the creepiest one I've been to. Just because of like the personalization with each grave. Like there's so much like personal stuff about each one. The ones that are like hand written and all that shit, that's crazy, man. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, all links are in the description if you want to pick up one of my shirts, my CHEAH keychains, Sex Juice stickers, all that links in the description below the video. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the fuck out of the like button. You guys have a real good day, and I'll catch you guys later. CHEAH.
Yeah!